skirts of colourful Ankara fabric, and tops that bare my shoulders. I paint my lips and line my eyes with kohl. Gone is the dutiful village wife. Under the moonlight, I become Kemi, a notorious prostitute. My name is Ugo. To most, I'm simply a young wife and mother in a small Nigerian village. I keep my hut tidy, fetch water from the well, and cook hearty stews that fill the home with rich aromas. No one glancing at me balancing a baby on my hip while bartering in the market would guess my secret. That once the sun sinks below the hills, I become someone else entirely. When darkness falls, I sneak from my hut after my husband Ben and children are sound asleep. I change out of my modest dress into more alluring attire, skirts of colourful Ankara fabric and tops that bare my shoulders. I paint my lips and line my eyes with kohl. Gone is the dutiful village wife. Under the moonlight, I become Kemi, a notorious prostitute on the seedy streets of Port Harcourt. My dual life began a year ago, not long after Ben and I were married. The yields from our small farm barely provided for our growing family. Ben's pride kept him from accepting help. I grew desperate watching my children's ribs protrude, their big eyes sunken and dull. Walking home from the market one evening, tears in my eyes after trading our last chicken for medicine, I stumbled across an older city woman named Ayoma. She called to me from the doorway of a building, pulsing with rhythmic music and raucous laughter. Ayoma assured me that a pretty young thing like myself could make good money in the city, satisfying men's desires. At first I thought her mad, sell my body to strangers. But the longer we talked, the more I considered it. No one from my village frequented the city, and the money could save my family. That night I timidly entered the brothel, my stomach in knots. Ayoma took me under her wing, providing skimpy outfits and flirting tips. My first nervous encounters with aloof businessmen blurred together. I closed my eyes and imagined myself far away until they had finished. The other experienced girls laughed at my naivety and tears. But Ayoma were kind, reminding me it was only temporary. I stayed strong for my family, reminding myself this sacrifice would give them a better life. Over many months, I earned enough to properly feed and clothe my children. Ben was simply grateful for my devotion, never questioning where the extra income came from. My nighttime activities remained a closely guarded secret. Until one sweltering evening, when a familiar voice sent chills down my spine. "Kemi, it's your turn with this gentleman." I turned from washing my hands and froze. There before my very eyes stood my own husband, leering hungrily as Ayoma presented me. Somehow our forbidden lives had crashed together. My knees went weak with dread, but I managed to maintain Kemi's sultry persona. This nightmare was only beginning.